Hey, so I decided to do one more episode before I go to bed tonight. I'll make three today, but I'll let you have a look at what I've done first, and then we'll go over what I plan to try and get done in the episode. So, as you can see, I have gone through and I have been able to mine out a bit of netherrack, and you can see it goes all the way down, all the way through, and I got my redstone. So that's awesome. So there's some here that I haven't taken yet. There's a whole bunch of it everywhere, it's just getting lucky enough to get it. It took me a while, so that's fine. So we got the redstone, and I also found some pig iron ore as well, which was the thing that we needed to make steel. So I managed to make steel to make the flint and steel, and that got me the quest in the book for getting into the nether, which obviously I did way before I was able to finish the quest. So, flint and steel. There. Yeah, and I was able to do some more of these seeds. So I've done a couple there. I could have done more, but I haven't haven't been bothered after doing all these other ones. But I did get the redstone one. So we can go have a look at that now. I'll show you the base and how much I've been able to do. So, what I've been able to do is, I don't know if I showed you it, thanks, probably I did. I was able to set up some redstone farming. Now these seeds, or these plants, are all 10-10-10. So it grows ridiculously fast and it's beautiful and I love it. So you can see there, growth 10, gain 10, strength 10, so that's one of the seeds. Now they need to be grown on the redstone ore. So you get that normal redstone ore by putting the nether redstone ore into the furnace, and that gives you the normal redstone ore. And I've set this up. So this is part of AgriCraft. This is a big water tower, and then these are irrigation channels, and then they go out to sprinklers. Now what sprinklers do is, first of all, normally you have to have water around to grow plants. So that's why I've just got water there, because you need it. I think within 3 or 4 blocks range you need a water source in order to have things grow and keep the tilled soil tilled. So what that does is that means that you don't need to have a water source. Usually people will put them in the middle right there, so then it reaches all the plants. So now that the water's coming down, you don't need any on the ground wasting space. You can just plant all plants. And the other thing is that the sprinklers, they act like fertilizer. They help them grow faster. So with the 10-10-10 and the sprinklers, have a look at this. If I go around, I'll just harvest some redstone. Look at that. I can't even make a full circuit around and we start getting more. You could almost stand here constantly and just grab redstone. So yeah, that's been pretty awesome. It means, look at it, it's pretty much all grown back to that row's been slack. Lots of redstone now, so good. I mean, not heaps and heaps of redstone, but certainly a lot more than nothing, which was what I had previously. We've got a few more cows that have popped up. I've killed off the other ones. I thought I had enough to get all the leather, but apparently not. I still need 2 more pieces of leather which is frustrating. So we've got a biodiesel fuel cow and a magma cow. Now, I'm sure magma is different to lava, that's why I've left him there. If it said lava, then I would have just killed him because I can get lava really easy anyway. But I know that biodiesel can help out with power generation in the future when we get to the biodiesel generators, and they can output a significant amount of power, so that will help. So what we've got here, I've got 4 generators now instead of the one. Pretty trivial to make now that I've got the redstone for it. So was easily able to do that and finish the quest, which got me 2 quests to finish actually, because in Kappa mode you actually need an iron furnace to create the survivalist generator. So as soon as you finish this one's already finished because you have to do it first. So I haven't done the gold furnace, which is one that I probably could. I don't, 4 diamonds for a diamond furnace is not something I want to do. I don't exactly know what the differences with the furnaces are. I believe it's capacity. I think you can do 2 things at a time in the iron furnace and something like that. But I don't think it's like the alloy smelter where you can smelt 2 things into one. I think it's basically like having 2 furnaces taking up 1 block and using 1 fuel source. So anyway, got that done. So then I was able to do that quest, and then Mob Hunter was one to go around the nether and kill magma cubes, blazes and spiders. So I went around, I could only find spiders, I killed a bunch of spiders. It only counted 3, so I don't know exactly what kind of spiders they're talking about. I mean, if we have a look, where did I put it? I think I put it over in this one. Anyway, spiders drop flame string, and there. So I've got almost basically a stack and a quarter of flame string, and it's still telling me that I've only killed 3 spiders. So that's a bit weird, but I'm not too bothered about that because I haven't killed any blazes or anything like that, and without proper flying I don't want to go around the nether too much because I can't actually fire my crossbow when I'm flying, because you can't fire the crossbow when you're sneaking, and I need to sneak to fly at the moment. So we'll leave it at that. As soon as I can fly, that'll be great. I'll go in, clean up all those ores, set up a nice big base that no mobs can spawn in, and settle in so that I can go out and fly around and do whatever I want without having to worry too much. So that's what I've done. This finally got through all the dust that it was doing. As you can see here, it's they're all the power banks are filling up with power. So I've just left that for now. My main concern at the moment now is being able to sort out this storage system. Now that I've got redstone, I've got no excuse. I need to sort it. So that's what we'll be doing this episode, is trying to get this done, because at the moment I think it's basically all full up and clogged with all the loot bags, so nothing's actually going, and I can hear an Enderman. So I believe this will be the first time I've actually done this on. So come here, man, come here. That's one thing, is that you need to, you see, it makes it look like I'm hitting the back. thing, but I can't actually hit the Enderman if they're there. I have to wait until they walk into that thing. But you can see all the items are just constantly flowing. And the reason they're doing that, it looks like there's a ton of them, is because they're not actually getting through the pipe. Because the pipes will fill up with loot bags and there's nowhere for them to go. So we need to fix that so we're actually getting stuff through. Now, the way we're going to do that is a two-pronged approach. Number one, we need to increase the capacity of these storage drawers. So I will be creating all these storage upgrades. I only need one for the quest. So I'll probably just create a couple, maybe like 1632 of them at first, and we'll see where we go. And if that's enough. So one of the other things is we've unlocked this quest, the QED. Now, there's a couple of ways to make items in this mod pack. They all have their own recipes and things. So first of all is the crafting table. So that's the normal way to make things in Minecraft. You have a crafting table, it's got a 3x3 grid, or if you're crafting by hand, you have a 2x2 grid, and you make items that way. The other ways is they have a dire crafting table in this mod pack, which, if you remember that angel ring that I was showing, how big that looked. So you can see instead of the small 3x3, I think this is 12x12, 9x9. So yeah, and that creates very, very expensive recipes, but very, very powerful items, like that ring, which just basically allows you to fly without using any power or any fuel or anything like that. No time limit. The other couple of ways is, so they have what they call the QED, which is what we're about to make, the Quantum Ender Diviner. And that's a different kind of crafting table that requires these Ender Flux crystals placed around it, and it uses them for power and speeds it up and all sorts of things. And then the other one is the assembly table. There's a couple of other ways of doing things. I can hear an Enderman. But the assembly table and the QED are going to feature heavily in creating. Oh, I can see an Enderman head in there. I want. Yes, so QED and assembly table. Did I get it? Did I get it? No. So the QED is one we'll be making today. I haven't actually made the QED or used it before. Just seen other people use it. Oh, that was just good. I can still see it on the ground. I don't want to stand in there because the John Cena creepers are just crazy, and I'm sure they'll roll up mid-flight. I heard a spider. It's still alive. Yeah. Ah, oh, so yeah, let's try to get this Enderman head. I want to keep the legendary loot bags. Oh, there's another Enderman. Get off the edge. Sometimes you get super lucky and it just straight away picks up what you want it to. Sometimes, like now, it seems like the game is deliberately not letting you pick it up. And then it takes so damn long that it despawns and you don't get it. I see it right there. Give it to me. God, this is a pain. So I know that I need a lot of ender heads, so any that I can get now is going to help out a lot. I don't got lots of ender pearls. There's two of them there now, isn't there? So items usually despawn after a couple of minutes if you don't pick them up. So I can't just wait. Right, I got one. Yeah. That is what I don't want. Those freaking John Cena creepers, man. Whoa, was that a graphics glitch? Scary, man. They're scary motherfuckers. They explode very, very big. There is you're guaranteed to die. You can't not die. So yeah. And his name is John Cena. That is definitely something you don't want to hear in this game. Alright, looks like I thought there was two, there might have been two and one is despawned, but either way there's nothing there now. So let's put that there. Yeah, it should be yeah. Might actually grab all that cobble out. It's only there because it dropped while I was doing. So we stood here and waited. Oh, there you go. It didn't take me long at all. See, because these loot bags have been blocking it up, so as soon as a spot came free, it immediately started filling it up. Why? Ah, I saw another head. Can we grab it? I think it got sucked into the system anyway. Right, let's leave. It's the hard thing is to ignore that place. It's like while I'm working on this stuff, so there's one in there, and there's two in there. Awesome. We have to ignore all the drops that are dropping and just, think about the fact that we need to get it sorted so that the drops don't go to waste, There's no point manually recovering everything. We're going to get so much stuff once it actually does work. Right, so 2 fronts. Number 1, increase the capacity for the storage drawers so that they can store a lot more. Now, that's the first thing I will do, because I can quickly come in and put the increased capacities on all these ones that have loot bags in them, and that keeps it churning through while we work on the next one, which is adding probably 2 autonomous activators. Put 1 on each thing here. So the autonomous activators are a block that mimics what players do. So we will be using them to open the loot bags and put them into the chests. You can use it for other things. You can put like a sword in there, and then anything that comes near it will get hit with the sword. A whole bunch of other stuff. So it's a handy little block. And yeah, so we'll make a couple of those and we'll add them in there so that instead of storing the loot bags themselves, which can't be stacked, which makes them harder to store. So you see how there's only one per inventory space, whereas something like redstone you can fit 64. So these, yeah, it's not very efficient to store them in storage drawers like this. So yeah, so when we use the autonomous activator and we actually get all the items out, not only will that mean that we can actually directly access the items and we don't have to pull the bags out ourselves and do it all, but it means that we can be way more efficient because we can chuck out what we don't want, and all the other items should be stackable. And yeah, so hopefully if we do a big wall of storage drawers, I need to make a whole bunch more, and we should be able to accommodate all the items. So what I'm going to do first, after we've done the increased capacity and added the autonomous activator, is I'll have some kind of runoff chest. And what that'll do is, if the system can't find a storage drawer that already has that item in, it'll put it in the chest. So then I can come back periodically and have a look at the chest, see what's in there, see if I need to add any new rules, things to get dumped, things to get put into a smeltery, things to be put into their own drawer. And then eventually the chest will just stop getting items in it, which to be good means that our system will be fully configured and we can leave it alone and just go to it when we need to grab stuff, and hopefully put all this crap from all these chests in there as well and start trying to work towards a more organized system. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create these storage upgrades. So if we look here, so storage upgrade requires upgrade template. So template template requires a storage drawer surrounded by sticks. So what I've gone and done is gotten a whole bunch of wood. Now, where have I put that wood? I thought I brought some in here, but obviously I didn't. Why? How do you keep doing that? I don't know if you just saw that, but the sheep was like halfway in the ground. I've seen one do that before. It's some crazy bug. It must be. And got a pig. So yeah, wood. I've got a little bit of wood here. We'll use this. We'll swap it with these loot bags. I can't be bothered sorting out what's in the loot bags right now. there, put my wood here. What we might do is compress some of this redstone down, take up less space. And give us more inventory to work with. Right, doors. Let's just create. Let's do 16 for now. This isn't going to be enough. Right, 16 drawers. Make a stack of sticks. This is so frustrating because in normal Minecraft you get way more things. So for each piece of wood you get 2 planks, and then for each plank you get 2 sticks. So I'm getting like a quarter of the sticks that I should be getting. What's that? Scaffolding. Yeah. That's 9. Okay, that makes 2. No, more sticks. That's not enough. Man, you cut all this wood down and it looks like heaps of wood, and normally it would be, like I said, I'm getting very little. Right, so switch things up, and so you get this wood, and to me it looks like heaps of wood, and then we're just caning through it. So iron block. Where's my iron blocks going? Some more sticks. Some more wood. Yeah, I can't wait. There's a phrase, or there's a term in computer programming they call the single source of truth. And what that means is you have one place to go to look for something, so that you always know that you can go to that place and get it instead of going to several different places. So for example here, I've got all these chests, so I don't have a single source of truth. Each one of these chests has a different thing to say. So I can't wait till I can get to a single source of truth, which means having all, I'll leave those on here, having all my items in just a single place, and whenever I want something I can just go directly to that spot. I should have heaps of blocks of iron, I don't know why. So yeah, I'm getting very tired of going around all of these spots. I know I've got heaps of iron up here. 19 blocks. Let's take all of them. So when I was mining the nether, like I mentioned, taking buckets to get the lava. So I think I had about 6 or 7 buckets that I needed to use, but the tank is actually full enough that it can't take another bucket, so they're just sitting there waiting. So as soon as I can put another bucket of lava in there, I will. I don't know whether I can actually add more tanks to increase the capacity of the lava. Not that I should. What I should be doing is setting up something like this, like a crucible right next to it, and piping lava into it, and then I can just ignore it because I can set it up to a cobblestone gen or something like that, and it can just do everything. Right, now that's... Okay. Let's just unblock them all. And here's a whole bunch of sticks out. I'm going to assume right now that pretty much all of the upgrades are going to be the same thing, but with different materials. So let's make a whole bunch of sticks. And actually, I will double check. Yeah, so it takes a storage upgrade. So we don't. The storage template only works, or is only needed for the. For the iron upgrade, and then, for example, the gold upgrade will use the iron upgrade, and so forth. So I'm pretty sure I can automate the wood as well at this point. That's something I should look into. No. So I've got 32 iron ones, and so gold, yeah, stick some gold. Okay, I don't have much gold anyway, so what I'll do is I'll go grab the gold that I do have. Come on, give me another cow. Should just one more cow, and I'll kill this cow and get the leather, and then that will finish off some of the other quests. So yeah, I don't think we'll be able to make much of the other. I should have plenty of obsidian. I don't have that much diamond, and I don't have that much gold. In fact, I've got a pathetic amount of gold at this point. Let's take it all. Let's take the diamonds while we're here. Oh, and we need emeralds. And take a couple. Right, and let's see. Yeah, let's go with that. So yeah, I think probably by the time we get down to I think emerald is the highest one, we'll probably only be able to make like 3 or 4 of them. I think it's going to be blocked by the gold. And what have I got? 19 gold, so that's 3. Actually, let's go back here. I've got 10 nuggets of gold in that chest, so 9 nuggets makes an ingot. So, grab that. And then that's 20 gold, which means we can make 5. Yeah. I think they are the corner. Yeah. 5 of those. Make sure we got it. Good. Obsidian. Should have more obsidian somewhere. What am I looking for? Let's just check the book. Should have some around. Yeah. Get that. That. See something moving. Oh, it's just the cows in the background. Yeah. Alright, 5 of those. What's next after that? Diamond. I definitely don't have 3. Oh, got 1. Just enough steps there. Okay, let's make sure. Yeah. Last thing I need to do is to go and craft the emerald one. And then the book hasn't picked up that I got the diamond one. Cool. Let's take a reward. Yeah, see, it just gets those 2. That doesn't actually do. Should do one of these spikes, upright spikes. What's that? Stone. Yeah. Should be able to make those swords with cobblestone. I have wooden spikes from the previous quest. Where are the wooden spikes? I cannot see them. Here we go. So, 3 stone swords, which means I need more wood. I think what we can do is we can actually craft these back into blocks. Yeah. 3 swords. 3 and 3. So, this is easy enough. Right, block of iron. Why does that not work? What's that? Human coil. Okay. That's alright. I can make iron blocks in the smeltery. But again, I swear I should have some iron blocks here already. Why are you going nuts? Right. Let's make an iron block. Let's do this. Hopefully, we might actually get something awesome from these rewards. Stranger things have happened. How much iron have we got in here? Okay, we can make some. What I have done is, even though it doesn't look like it, I've gone through, I've removed the gold, and removed the brass, removed the copper, just by making ingots and nuggets just to get it out of there, because man, there's so much stuff in there. I still like, there's resonant ender from when an enderman jumped in and killed himself inside it, and I have no idea what I'm going to use that for. Still got a bit of pig iron left. There's molten obsidian, some more steel. I'm leaving that there because I'm assuming I'm about to use that. Yeah, Invar. I'll probably be using that soon as well. I'll be making Invar cogs. Alright, what am I doing? Got my iron block. Let's go make some iron spikes. Yeah, a bit of a detour, but yeah, we'll do this, then we'll make... Hopefully we can make a couple of autonomous activators. I don't know. I've briefly looked at the recipe. So I know we can make them, I can't remember whether they require anything crazy. Okay, now we can make a trash can. Now a trash can, as far as I know, is really easy. Yep. So let's make trash can. I think I'm going to junk a whole bunch of this stuff. Go away. Go away. Go away. Better keep those. Yeah, that's it. I know I'm not going to use those. Things like wooden spikes and stuff. Yeah, okay, maybe right at the start. But by the time I might look at using spikes, I'll definitely be using diamond spikes anyway. And the diamond ones are far superior, not just in damage, but they allow you to pick up experience and drops, whereas I believe the wooden spikes and the iron spikes, they just hurt them, so they kill them, but you don't get the drops that you would from you killing them. It's yeah, it counts as them just dying. So yeah, it's a lot better to use the top tier spikes. Right, what were we doing? Chest. It's just not locked. Okay. Chest. Topped off with stone, I believe. So we can use this trash can for the item storage system. For the runoff. What's the fluid one require? Can we run through all these? Okay, trash can and a bucket. Don't need buckets left. Yeah. So yeah, it's quite funny that after all the effort, what's wrong? That's wrong. After all the effort it took to get the original couple of red alloy ingots to make the initial generator and the other stuff that uses it, I've got like 9 of them just chilling in the furnace, and there should be a couple, yeah, there's 12 of them, yeah. So after it being such a major issue to get like 4 of them, all of a sudden I just I have like 20. Right. We have heaps of bags to open. It's going to be awesome. At least I hope it's going to be awesome. What's the energy one? There's another 2 gold ingots. It's not something I can accommodate right now. Not at all. Oh well, that's a bummer. If I had gold, well, I don't need diamonds for that either, but it's fairly easy quest line to finish, so I should be able to get that done. Right, let's open these bags and then go apply some of those storage upgrades. Let's get away. The last thing I need to do is drop one of those there. Advanced bin, I believe that's mechanism, yeah. So that's like storage drawers. It's mechanism's version of a storage drawer. So what these do is you use them for, I believe this is part of the one where you use it to repair your armor and your tools. You can put your tools in the dishwasher and your armor in the washing machine. This one's good. The hammer. I like the hammer. Give me the hammer. Yeah. Now I've already got these, and these are the kind of things that once you've got one, you don't need another one. So that's why these are going down the drain. That's it. Yeah, looks super wasteful to be just chucking stuff out, but I didn't craft them. It's not my resources. Alright, last bag. Aristotle. What have I got Aristotle? I think I got Python. That was Aristotle. So these reward bags are basically the same as loot bags, and that right at the start everything's awesome, but then you start getting duplicates and you get lots of duplicates and everything becomes worthless. Well, not everything, but you know, the stuff that was awesome to get becomes useless because A, you can start making it yourself, you don't have to wait for them to come to you, and B, that there's a lot of items where you only need one, so as soon as you get it, you don't need to get it again, like all the music discs. I should take this away. Oh shit. I've always been afraid of doing that. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna fix that later. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Should be good. F7. I see nothing. Don't know what you're talking about. Nothing's wrong. Yeesh. Right, upgrades. What do we got? We have one of the highest. Let's put that on this one. So now that can hold 416. And we got 4 of these. I think. Okay. No, yep, back in there. Okay, I don't know why that's not going back in there. We need an empty hand. Oh, bugger. Deal with those afterwards. I should be able to. There. Just right click. Now, can we put more in there? 736. Great. So that works. Go in there. Don't know why it won't. Oh, what do we got? We got a whole bunch of iron ones. So let's do. Yeah, 27. So that's 320. That's alright. So it holds 736. That holds 320. What color is this one? Again, common. Yeah, let's do this one. There we go. There's the legendary. There's a legendary on the other side over here. And one of these ones. Is that picking that up? Yeah, 34 in there. 34, 33. Cool. What kind of upgrades have we got left? We've got 7 iron. And that's it. 7. Let's do this one here. Those, yeah. Those. Right. That hopefully will stave it off for a little bit. Anything good? Not really. One piece gold. Right. Really want more gold. Ah. Ah. Gotcha. Oh my god. Look at them all. Boom, boom. Boom. Right, one more spider. Spiders are gone. So what's happening here is this is a graphical glitch where the XP wants to get to me but it can't. So if I open this up, boom, it should go ding 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 ding. So many mob drops. Three, 40, 46. Cool. Looks like they're getting through. Right, next thing, autonomous activator. Hopefully the autonomous activator will get us all the diamonds and the gold and stuff we need to actually run the upgrades for all the drawers so that we can have a whole row of emerald drawers. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath. There is a bunch of ores in the nether and stuff, and I can go over there. But the nether is still a dangerous place, and I would like to avoid it for now. Should be emeralds. Oh, I got 2 full hammers. That's nice. Oops. That's not enough. Put the bin in the trash can. Okay. Right. Randomly got one of these. What's that? Sensing stone trinket with breathing. Damage resistance when used, heals player when inflicting damage. Oh. No, brilliant. Can I just chuck that on? Okay. Fine, done. What am I doing? I need my quest book. I need to... No, I don't need the quest book. I need the autonomous activator recipe. Autonomous. Right. It's normal crafting, but of course, diamond gears, which requires 4 diamonds. Oh my god, and I need 2 of them. These should be... Oh my god, I need gold, I need gold. Ah. Nothing's ever easy, you know? I can make pistons now. Copper chest. Yeah, that's not too hard. Crescent hammer. Oh no, I think I got a wrench. I don't think I got the hammer. Yeah, wrench. Yeah, what are we gonna do? I need 8 diamonds. I suppose I can just go open a bunch more loot bags. We've got 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds. I haven't seen... Ah, I know what I'll do. Even though I just said the nether's a dangerous place. But what I'll do is we'll go to the nether, and so in the normal Minecraft, in the overworld, when you actually have a world, diamonds only generates from level 0 to, well, from level 5 maybe, I think, to like level 15ish. So very low down. I'm just trying to see if I can hit one of these pigs. Yes, I can. Jump to your death. Because I can't use the crossbow. If we could set up some kind of farm in here, that would actually be awesome. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting that with a sword. Right, let's just go down there, shall we? Oh, I bet you I don't have any buckets on me. I do have cobblestone. No, nothing interesting. Silver ore, copper ore, coal. That's mithril, I think. Oh, that's platinum. 10. What are we at? We're at Y19, so we're getting close. Is that saltpeter or quartz? No, it's quartz. It's a lot of quartz. Got the ding. Doing the vein mining takes up so much hunger. Right, wait for that to go down. But you can see with all the netherrack, I can understand why they haven't made it useful to sift it and things, because it is so damn easy to get. And even normally, like just with a shovel or whatever, it's pretty quick to mine. Without a bucket, I could just grab it with a bucket. That must be saltpeter, is it? Yeah, salt. Salt, not saltpeter. Two different things. Magnesium, I have no idea what to use magnesium for. I actually don't know what's at the bottom of the nether. Does it? Hopefully there is a... Yeah. Let's say hopefully there is bedrock. So yeah, so this is bedrock. You can't break this. That's the bottom. I pretty much almost drained my pickaxe doing this. So you can see we've got lots and lots of mobs now because of the leveling up. You can see the skill XP at the moment 14%. So doing all this mining gives experience to the pickaxe, and then every level up you get a random modifier added, or one of your other modifiers boosted. So even if you make a crappy pickaxe, you can still end up quite awesome after all the level ups. But obviously it's a lot better if you just start with a good pickaxe yourself. So what I might do, we'll go back up. I wonder if we make some kind of mob farm in here. What kind of ore is that? Osmium? Yep, osmium. Wrong way down. Yeah, because if we clear out enough, there's making. I don't know if that actually counts it. Yep, that counted to making cream. Blazes are the other ones. So spiders, magma creams, and blazes. Blazes are really easy when you know where to go. There is saltpeter, so salt and saltpeter. Well, this is gold. Actually, that's going to be a lot of gold. So I can get ardite, but this pickaxe is not good enough to do cobalite, so I can't make manuline yet. And there's ferrous ore. I don't know what the ferrous ore is used for. Where's the redstone? I believe that's gold over there and gold there. So copper. Don't need any copper. That looks like copper. That looks like gold there. Now let's go 11, so 20. That's alright, we can work with that. So if you can see on my mini-map how I've explored a bit of an area. So, in the nether, there spawn what they call nether fortresses. What they are kind of dungeons where wither skeletons and a whole bunch of stuff spawn. And that is also where we get the blazes. So I know that if I head off in that direction there, I can get to one of these nether fortresses. But you are in like a confined space and small hallways and stuff, so if you're like me and your weapon takes a really long time to reload, like it's not as bad as it used to be. Again, because it levels up just like the pickaxe does. Yeah. But still, you can get almost instantaneous, click, 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 which, yeah, is something I should be working towards. I should figure out how to make a better crossbow. Yeah, let's chuck this ore in the smelter. First of all, let's check. No. What did you drop? I'm pretty sure I've tried before and those fluid cows don't breed, but I might try it again just because I really want to just finish off that quest, you know. Let's chuck out this netherrack. Already got heaps and heaps over here. And as you can see, it doesn't take very long at all to just run around the nether and vein mine a whole bunch of netherrack. So you can see one nether gold ore turns into 2 gold ores. And then those gold ores we can turn into 2 ingots in the smeltery, I believe. So we'll see. Let's see what we get. We will see if 11 turns into 44 like I think it does. What I might do is let's just grab those ones now because it takes a little while to chuck it in and let it melt. So we'll chuck it in, let it melt, come back, grab the rest. Oh. Let's this is annoying. If I had diamond, I could easily just make a diamond builder's wand and put it all back almost instantly. I do not. I've got some wheat there. Let's grab that wheat out and try and feed these cows. Ah. Come on. Come on. They don't seem to be interested. Breeding item wheat. Come on. Why won't you move? Normally you can hit them and then make them run around, but the problem is in this pack, animals actually hit back. Normally they just run around scared, but yeah, in this pack they'll actually try and attack you. Why are you so obsessed with that corner? You gonna breed? Huh? No. I think if they can breed, they'll be breeding with their own type, so they need to have the same fluid in them. Useless cows. It just seems so stupid, like, this is an older version, so maybe the AI isn't as good as it is in the newer version. But yeah, they just seem to do such stupid things. Right, cows distracted. Let's go make some more gold. If this makes like 40 ingots, that's pretty awesome actually. That will help. So yeah, what's it doing? Oh, this will make the springs and stuff. I still need diamonds. Oh yeah, yeah that. 48. Even more than I thought. Recipe. We want uses. Yeah, 1 gold ore makes 432 millibuckets. I believe a ingot is like 144 or something. Either way, we just got 66 ingots. Or rather, I should say, once we actually take it out of the smeltery, we'll have 66 ingots. Alright. Whoops. Oh, damn, what is that? Obsidian? We want the gold. Right, the pickaxe is almost healed, so we can go down for another go at it. Let's just set these. And drop some stuff off on my inventory. Yeah, I've got whoever that's got these rooms. Seed plant. Right. You cows are very much annoying me. Right, even though we've got a whole bunch of stuff on the steps, we really don't want to lose. We will go to the nether. I hate that. Hate ghasts. Garbage. Always ghasts. You're so stupid. There is what they call elevators, and I have got them from a quest reward bag. I heard that there's a spider up there shooting something. What they are is you put down these 2 platforms and then you can travel between the 2 platforms. So if I put one up here, I put one down here and put one up there, then I can instantly teleport down here, which would be nice. Now that we're right at the bottom, oh, now it would be so much better if our pickaxe could keep up. Man, I'm not seeing anything down here though. Yeah, I wonder. Need more diamonds than gold at the moment, and seems like gold's way easier to get. I'm not sure if I can break this pickaxe. I think it's got durability plus 50% on it, so 892 durability now. But yeah, 54% next level. Yeah, I don't know if I can break it and then it keeps repairing itself, or yeah, gotta watch out for that. Still looking for stuff. Tungsten again. Coal. Right, let's not float over the lava. Yeah, so if this thing repaired itself quicker, this would actually be pretty cool to come down here and set up a base. Because you got a ground. Don't have to worry about falling. And yeah, you can go mining. I wonder if I can do it with the hook. Yes, I can. This thing's got mega durability. I don't even know if it uses it all up. It's 160,000 RF. Let's use this actually. This is going to be a lot better. Just get nuts. I might look it up actually. Whether diamonds can even spawn in here. Otherwise it's that pig iron. No, otherwise it's cool, but it's not really helping my cause, you know. What was that? Oh. So I said before that I think you die instantly on hunger, but I think that might be a different mod pack. I might have been thinking of, there's one, what's it called? I can't remember, but what it is the scenario is you're your space shuttle's just crashed and you're in a desert and you've got to not only manage hunger but you've got to manage thirst and temperature and all sorts of things. So that might be the one where if you're hungry you just die. Which is nice because yeah, with the vein miner, I think I've done that a couple of times where you just go around vein mining a whole bunch of stuff and before you know it, all your energy's gone. Is that lead? Okay. Oh, that's why. That's why those ones didn't get vein mined. Okay. So, in normal Minecraft, there are these things, but they're in the overworld, and they're in stone. And you can tell when you've got them because the stone takes a lot longer to mine. Where did that soul thing go? Fly up. Ugh. I don't know how important it is to kill those soul things. I know they drop the ectoplasm. I don't know what the ectoplasm is actually used for. Well, anyway, that's quite interesting. Well, I've got those. So that must mean they're in that one too. They're in those ones. Okay, the fact that vein miner doesn't bring them out itself is pretty good, unless you randomly happen to vein miner the one block that they're in. Oh, there is. That's diamond ore. Oh god, that's right up there. Cool. So if that's diamond ore, then some of these other ones might be diamond ore too. That's it. I want to make sure that see, that could be diamond ore as well. There's so many ores of the same kind of color. Yes, it is. Awesome. Any other? It's kind of a light blue with a bit of grey. That over there might be some. Right. So where is it? Three nether diamond ore. Yep. Tin. What is that? Mithril. Yeah, That's osmium. Oh, I think these guys aren't in vanilla Minecraft, but it looks like they've created a hell version of the creeper. See how it's smiling. Yeah, that should be 10 as well, yeah. 10 in osmium. Yeah. Mid. That's osmium. I think that being down on the ground is probably the best. Still, yeah, that must be osmium. You try not to be too much under in case it just starts raining lava on you. Weird. Right, I think doing it from the bottom is the best. So I'm going to clear so much I'm not even going to remember where. I need to put something down. Let's put down some wool. See, I already don't know. There's my big hole. Yeah. There you go. That's my beacon. Now if we look out, is there any... Oh, it's kind of gone. Evenly around. So, seven nether diamond ore. Huge. Yeah. I wasn't going to go through with that. That was a stupid idea. Oh man, if I could find something like that of diamond, I would be stoked. Right. What I might do... If only I didn't get hungry all the time. Oh, cool. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I am going to try and find a whole bunch of diamonds. I am going to spread this thing out so far. And yeah, this will be nice if I ever need anything. I can just come down here and find it and and grab it up. But yeah, I'll do that, and I'll probably just create the autonomous activators off screen. But once everything's ready, then I will record setting all that storage up, and yeah, hopefully we can get it going fairly soon. But yeah, I think I want to try and get a whole bunch of resources while I'm here, or a whole bunch of diamonds anyway, because I don't have any, and it really sucks because I want to get all those storage upgrades and things, and yeah. So, cool, I'll leave it here.